Hello everyone and welcome back. Merry Christmas to all of you. On this very important day of the year, we are having a special episode. We are finally looking what Santa Claus is telling us here in the Arctic. Right now where it's cold as ice and it's snowing. Over here we have him standing. He's quite busy today as he's got lots and lots of presents around the world. He's still got a bit of time there for us in his very high texture polygon glory, as we can see. Let's click on him. Every day is Christmas to me. I'm always buying too many gifts. I think I can take some of them back before they open to collect the Christmas presents in the city streets. So I guess we are having some... Yep, there it is, for example, a Christmas present that we can open up now. That was the first one. There is the next one right away. And I hope the children of the world still have more presents for themselves then. Where are the other presents? Did he fool us? There is something. Very small ones, but still valid as ever. And... oh, nice hats there. I like my Christmas hats there too. Oh, he's hiding them quite well. There's the fourth one. There you go. And I still need one more. That is somewhere hiding there. Hopefully not on the airship. But towards the airship. There it is. Perfect. And there we got all the 5 presents. Let's bring them back to Santa Claus. He should hopefully still be waiting there for me. There he is. Perfect.
Christmas isn't about presents.
Christmas isn't about presents anyway. It's about snow. Here, I make it snow. And unlock my new power. We can make a snowstorm now. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. I guess that's it. At least that's the spirit. We can make it snow in Crown Falls too as we visit the Christmas market. And as we can see, it is snowing on this beautiful day. As all these people visit our Christmas market, the famous Crown Falls Christmas market, that is for a bit of gingerbread and perhaps a bit of rum. Oh, now it's getting thick, the snowstorm. Yes, and as we can see, it is snowing now in the whole Crown Falls area. So our city in glorious snowfall. Unfortunately, I can't see that much anymore. So we'll just have to, I guess, work somewhere else. Alright, on this very beautiful day, on this snowy day, let's do some resident quests and yeah, help these people here as part of my Christmas spirit. When they are green and when they are brown, their bendy mean will cause me to frown, but split in between for a very short while, they're joyfully yellow and cause me to smile. What am I? Dude, I was actually trying to help you and you giving me an enigma? So we need to build, click on a building now that is corresponding to this riddle. So what is yellow and yummy but not quite so delicious when it's green and brown? I guess it's bananas or plantains. Let's click on the building. And that's what it actually. And she's giving us 20 dynamite out of that. That is a very nice Christmas present. Thank you very much. By the way, can we make it snow in the New World too? Yes, we can. How very beautiful. We got even snow in the tropics now. Right, we're still on the quest of helping those people. Sure most can't imagine how cold nights get in the open, even if it's warm in daylight. I will never forget the freezing nights when we were running from La Corona. Yes, if you can spare some alpaca wool. Alright. Alpaca wool helps against corona. That's that. And another people happy now. And we even get a parade out of that. And Torcedor Lucia, cigar factory, 40% instead of wood. What does it do instead of wood? It processes timber. Instead of wood, veneers. Oh my goodness, that is actually not so bad. Where's my cigar factories? Over here in Auspicious Isle we have them. Once again, we got the snowstorm. I actually started it. We even got the first fires. Oh, I guess I will need to put on some more fire stations. This is getting chaotic quickly. Let's have the fire stations over there. And then here we have our wood veneer production, right? That costs me quite a lot of obreros. And we have our cigar factories. We do have the trade union. And we do have still a slot available. So I might just think me that this item is something we can use right away. There we have her. And let's put her in this trade union there. I will need timber though. Lots of that. So we'll need to have our own timber production in Auspicious Isle. It is totally fine because timber is not consuming that much. We do have the lumberjack huts here already. They are being used though, as we do need logs, I think, for, yep, the marketry workshops. Well, look no further because we don't need the wood veneers anymore than with that, rather than just the sawmills. I missed my construction deadlines, it seems. Well, in this damn storm, I can't work properly. It's too snowy. I cannot even see anything anymore. Please, snow, would you please go away? I think the snowfall is getting worse. Anyone? Please help me. Right, it's also getting worse in Crown Falls. We might still try to help someone here. The workers are upset that you ignored their concerns. Fear of falling. Oh, there was a demand in the Skyfall Tower. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't even know where my Skyfall monument is anymore. There it is. No more events for now, though. We need to be careful if there's the next event coming. We need to do this. Let's continue elsewhere for our Christmas spirit. Spreading the Christmas spirit. Harp seal pups are some of the most endearing creatures I've ever come across. Granted, they don't exude the most pleasant of smells, but you can't smell a photograph, can you? Photograph quest for a colony of seals that is up there. Unfortunately, we can't see it, so I need to send an airship over there. Somewhere over here. What I could do in the meantime is having my expedition return safely home. Just in time for Christmas, these people get home to their families and we get the Tower of Jewels. Now, this is what I was doing it for. A legendary item. Perfect for botanical gardens, the Pride of Madeira and the Red Tiger Lotus. 2 epic ones, 1 legendary item. Perfect. Lots of attraction and attractiveness that we get here. If I could see my city now, we could actually implement that. But unfortunately, Crown Falls is completely gone. Now, while I wait for the airship to arrive at a certain location, we can also help those people in Tabarim. The elder wants you to provide tea for the next Keftanya mood. That's something. And of course, we do have the tea. Let's turn this quest in right away. And perhaps we do get a nice reward out of that. A spare wheel affects a clay collector and paper mail. Ah, I did it for the Christmas spirit. Hope these people are happy now. And we get a new demand here now for my skyscraper. I hope the storm really passes soon. So reach happiness of 15 for your workers in Crown Falls. Currently we have -1. I could probably do this. Let's just see if I find a mine. There it is. If we get rid of the plus 50% for these productions here. That's the oil, right? So let's just remember that the oil is pretty important. And then I could go for... that's not helping out. That's not helping out. Negative productivity is not really helping out. There we would have +2. Seems a bit harder than I thought. Look, you've left us a little choice here, boss. What should we do? Offer them free tickets to the zoo. Finance a barbecue or give all them a major bonus. Oh, 500,000 we have to pay and we get 20 worker happiness for 20 minutes. Let's do this. Now that's been solved. And now they should be off again to working properly. Let's put the oil back up there. And tallow. We're not even getting tallow anymore, I think. And the sand mines. This is also something. I don't need them. I just need the oil. And I think the snow is passing now, the storm. Just a tiny bit. Meanwhile, here up in the Arctic, my airship has arrived at a designated location. It's pretty damn snowy up here too. And there is the colony that we need. Let's just try and squeeze a nice picture in. There you go. Wonders of the Arctic. By the way, there's also a crate here that we can pick up. And we do get an Arctic wolf. And I hope I helped you explorers, you poor souls up here on the plateau. Well, on Auspicious Isle, at least we can see something again. I can now put the next item, Torcedor Lucia, cigar factory and replaces the input to timber. Right, so all of them now want timber, and we can completely get rid of the market workshops. This is pretty nice overall because we save a lot of workforce this way. I can then move those over there, and that's probably what I should be doing right now. So let's get rid of the street there and have these cigar factories. We will need all of them close to the range of the trade union, of course, right? So it's pretty important that this is working out. Let's build 2 more of them, because after all, we do need the cigars, really. And for that, however, wait a second, how many do they consume now? 13 timber per minute. This is quite a lot, really. 13 timber. We do have 3 lumberjack huts producing 4 wood. We can have 2 of them, 3 of them of the sawmills, at least for now. So let's build us 3 of them here. And each one of them produces 4, so that's 12 that we have for now. That should actually already... it's not. I do need a bit more. Can I have another one up there? I can. How very good. And then we have a sawmill halfway to the station. Right. And you go here. That should do the trick. We should also upgrade this warehouse there to the next level. And perhaps... I'm so sorry that it's snowing so hard, even in the tropics. Can't do much about it at the moment. There is another warehouse, and there we can squeeze in another lumberjack hut together with a sawmill. That should do just wonderfully, and with that we should then have all the timber that we need for our cigar factories. And with that we made it a bit easier, and I think we have around 600 more obreros available once more. There's also some present waiting for us once more. At least it's, I think, Santa Claus that dropped it here. It must be. Let's just pick it up. And that's basically some scrap here that we could use for items. And while we're at it, let's also have a look at this resident quest here that has been bothering me for a while because it's right next to the music theater. It's finally finished my life's work in art. There I dreamed that by accepting this gift you intend to make it a centerpiece for the world to admire. We do get the sheet music for Anno 1800. And collect the gift. There you go. Sheet music for Anno 1800. This one we could now also equip here in the music pavilion. And since you all know the Anno 1800 soundtrack, most likely I'm not going to equip it now. Anyway, YouTube would claim the music rights right away. So rather not do this. Now, a few more skyscraper upgrades we can definitely do. I would definitely also like to go into this area for a few more skyscrapers, because here we have the town hall after all, and the town hall provides the billiard. So I'm going to go with these guys here and with these guys here. But that's probably it, right? I do like this one there. This red building here that is just now surrounded by skyscrapers in the back. I think this is looking really cool there with the entrance. If this house would be available, I'll take it. I definitely take it. Let's have some more upgrades than here. This is all level 1, right? Yes, it is. So I'm going ahead. Let's make these taller. And they're going to be then, of course, buildings 4. That's moderate and decent. That's still fine. There is another smaller one. So now they get a nice upgrade. And here we do have some more as well. Let's actually upgrade all of them in this block. And we are going to diversify them once they get a bit higher than still. The same goes with this one and this one. They will get a nice effect now because they are surrounded by lower tiers. And over here we have another one. I still need lots of level 5 ones, by the way. We should be pushing this one a bit more. Alright, we should also not forget the quest about our Great Eastern. Deliver the propeller to Archibald Blake's lighthouse. So up here, there we have it. And we also have it now in our inventory, the massive propeller. And this glorious ship finally is coming into the harbor area. Propeller has been debarnacled and fitted, and I must say it does look splendid. However, Mr. Bargava and I have since crossed swords over a lack of power in the engine room. It seems we may have to commission some steam motors from you if you want that propeller to spin like Billy-O. 40 tons of steam motors. Ooh, Archie, what do you want from me there? Do we get something? Effects, worker residents, artisans, and color collection artisans. 12 happiness. Minus 15 workforce. That is not so good. The latter one is not so good. By the way, since we're at Archie, we might be finding us some good items here. while we wait for the steam motors to arrive at Archie via Airship Express, let's have a look at my botanical gardens here. It luckily stopped snowing again. And we do have, well, beautiful items there. Tower of Jewels, and please don't be a building. God damn it, it's a building once more. I only have buildings in my botanical garden. It was a legendary one, by the way. And with the next one, we should be reaching the next attraction level there. 2 Red Tiger Lotus. Let's put it on. And we are an exquisite metropolis. With that, we unlock also a new palace level. This, at least, is not a building, right? Let's just get rid of that once more. That's a building too. Alright, so we seem to be really unlucky. At least this one here is not a building. And we've, by the way, also reached the highest attraction level for the city. Exquisite Metropolis, as magical as Cinderella's evening at 11:59. The highest level has been achieved with that. Now, how very nice is that? With that, we do get a few new policies that we can use from the palace. We do have at the moment the Coastal Reforms Act, the 300% productivity for all coastal buildings. Since we barely have any coastal buildings in Crown Falls, let's go with the minus 50% loading times for ships at trading posts and piers. This is pretty powerful there. So minus 50% is a lot when it comes to that. The rest we can actually keep. Also reduced needs for everything basically, as long as they're connected to a town hall. I like this one too. And we do only have the 200 attractiveness for town halls. That is a new act here that is pretty useless. I don't know how much sense this makes, as you only get this with the highest level of attraction. And since I got it, why should I get more attraction out of a town hall? Ah, well, that's that though. Now let's get back to Archie real quick, because I think my Airship Express has arrived. There it is with the 40 tons. Sorry, Hugo, I don't have a quest for you at the moment. I rather would like to turn my motors in. There you go. And with that, we get the Queen's birthday decree. All those piston arms firing in perfect sync. Thank you. Now, if you cross all your toes and fingers and don't sneeze, then the Great Easter may finally be ready to leave the dry dock. As my savior, you shall be the first to know when it does. So we now need to wait until we get the final recipe. Oh, and there it is. Receive the Great Eastern. Finally, the Great Eastern is afloat. Please do keep her. I've had quite enough of her, and frankly, Her Majesty has lost interest too. Don't be surprised. Find Mr. Bargava aboard. He has, after all, a most positive impression of you and is rather keen to work with you again in the future.
Sir Archibald gives his thanks.
And he gives me the prototype to that now. There it is in all its glory. Lalibela it is called right now. And of course we cannot keep that name. So Iago Vega it is going to be. Hello there, one of my Patreon supporters. Thank you for all of that. And this is my present to you. The Great Eastern, a very, very important and cool looking ship there really. It is a steamship with 8 item slots available, cargo slots available. And we can also boost, and we get an item on it as well. Rohit Bargarva, the naval architect. Steam shipyards are affected by that. Workforce reduction by 50%, and also gives me the ability to construct the Great Eastern at it. Let's get this ship cracking right to Crown Falls. And no, actually, let's go for it right away. I don't think that I need any other items at Archie, and I still have my airship here, that if I want any items I could use it now. We're not using any ship items for the ships anymore, as I lose my battleships if I do that. It's also not really needed. We do have some happiness increase here overall, and also effects engineer residences, for example, that they give me 30% more income. Not really needed. This one is something that I do like a lot though. Happiness, workforce increased, and chance of riots reduced. There's nothing wrong with this item here really, and we could just really take a lot of them and bath in them if we want to. There's also another income increase that we really don't need, and I think for now we should be quite happy with what we have here in our airship. And I'm actually going to pull this one over to Crown Falls already, as I don't need anything else. Hugo Mercier is also in the spirit of Christmas. He's gifting me some 13,000 coin. How very nice of you. Another resident quest that we could do. Poor gentle Nelson, he can't have gone far. My little kitty loves the members club. Maybe he's there. Alright, let's find the kitty of this gentleman at the gentleman's club. And oh, she's actually got to the other side of the city. Very strange. And she should be lurking around somewhere here in this area. There's the little kitty. It's actually not that small. It's a tiger.
splendid old
And
soldier.
yes, helped him grant trading charter we get for that. Useless. Thanks anyway. And with that, to you, my fellow viewers, I want to once again wish you a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to have now a small list of all my patrons who support me. Thank you for your support as well there. That was been an amazing year so far, and I hope 2022 is only going to get better with Crown Falls, of course. Cheers!